Welcome, one and all, to the 5th episode of Taskmaster. My name is Jeremy Wells, and I am the Taskmaster. Earlier this year, I gave 5 comedians a set of tasks to complete at a secret location. They attempted to complete those tasks with guts, passion, and quite often a completely undeserved sense of self-confidence. No one knows how each other has done, and tonight I'll be watching what they did and judging how they did it. After 10 brutal episodes, we'll crown a winner, and they will receive this, my golden noggin, as noble and stoic as the heads on the statues they pulled down for being racist. Let's introduce our wonderful comedians tonight. They are Angella Dravid, Brinley Stent, Guy Williams, Lee Hart, and Madeline Sami. And I suppose I should also introduce my assistant, the man who oversees task administration, answers my phone, and tells my children I love them for me. It's Mr. Paul Williams.
I'd actually, right at the top of the show, I'd like to make a quick apology, if that's okay.
This is unusual, but yes.
Most rappers were told by their teachers that they would never amount to anything. I was the opposite. My teacher was adamant that I was going to make it as a professional rapper. This was never my dream, but she quit her teaching job to become my manager. Mrs. Fitchett, I am so sorry I let you down.
Thanks for that, Paul, and off the back of that, I'll be seeking an apology for you wasting our time.
I can actually do that now as well.
No, don't do that. No. Sit down. I don't need that. All right, let's start things off, Paul, with a good old-fashioned prize task.
Tonight, each competitor has been asked to bring in something they own. The person who brings in the best thing gets 5 points. By the end of tonight's show, all those things will be owned by one person, the person with the most points.
And what specifically were they asked to bring in tonight?
Tonight, the most beloved family heirloom.
I can't wait to see these priceless heirlooms. Lee, I believe you're up first.
My great-grandfather, of course, was very learned, and I inherited his whole library when he passed on.
Wow.
And that was, well, that's only a small part of it, actually, but if Paul could just give me that. It was only when I got it home I realised that it's all foam-backed, most of it, and there's not a lot of reading in there.
And did your parents bring you up reading these fake books?
No, we weren't allowed to touch them. I can see why now. So, Hemingway. Oh, yeah, right.
Angela, what did you bring in?
So when I was I got arrested and I was sentenced to stay in a bail hostel for 2 years. And my mum sent me a bra.
Right.
So this is the bra that my mum sent me when I was doing time.
What was your mum thinking when she gave you a bra?
She was like, my daughter needs support.
Brinley, what did you bring in for us?
So when I was growing up, my Oma had a set of cake forks in a beautiful little box. So that's them. Aww. That little note in there is that she knew how much I loved them. So she wrote in there, these are for Brinley, so when she dies, they go to me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
We might have to amend that to say these are for whoever wins episode 5 of Taskmaster New Zealand.
The funny thing is she's still alive, so I actually just borrowed them off her. So I really need them back.
Yeah, I bet you didn't realise that. Yeah, they're given away on a half-ass game show.
Madeline, what did you bring in?
I drunkenly purchased this medallion picture of the pink and white terraces. It's got considerable water damage there from a leak in my flat, but I can't throw it away.
Did you ever go when they were around?
Yes, I did actually. I got a special, a grab one, and in 1886. God, it was fun. Went out in the waka and saw the steam coming up and had a little soak, and it was really lovely.
Guy Williams, what did you bring in for us?
Well, there's a photo of a horse that my dad owned like 4% of, and it won the Wellington Cup. So my dad got this weird photo montage made.
It looks like it's got a pig leg.
Yeah.
No, that was
Is that what it was famous for?
That was Pastor Post's great manoeuvre. It ran with one leg that was very straight.
You said he won the Wellington Cup?
Yeah.
He came 10th.
Still good. Still pretty good.
No.
I feel like you just swiped this from like an RSA somewhere.
No, that's a photo. That's my dad. He's holding the horse in a grey jacket. That's Gazza. And it's the pride of our family. And
Doesn't sound like it's the pride of your family.
I challenge Paul right now to say an heirloom in our family that's better than this.
Can't do it.
This is the best our family's got. I think it's pretty good.
I don't. I'm going to give you 1 point for it. Just because the name Pasta Post.
Yes, it's a shocking name.
So 1 point for you, Guy. 2 points for Lee, because I feel like you keep bringing in the same books week in, week out.
Well, I do, to be honest with you.
Brilliant, I reckon 3 points for you, because those could be quite useful, particularly if you don't go so well on this series and you have to go to cash converters to get $3 or $4.
How dare you?
Madeline, I'll give you 4 points because yours is the only one with any artistic merit.
Thank you.
And 5 points for you, Angela, because I'm terrified that you'll attempt to murder me at some stage. So what does that make the standings, Paul?
Angela is currently in the lead, and the other 4 are currently not in the lead. All that can change in just one task.
So shall we look at one of them then?
Let's crack into it. Here's a task, and this one involves an egg. Hello, Lee.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
An egg on a desk.
Hello, Angela.
Hello.
Hello, Guy.
Hello, Paul.
Yum.
You like eggs?
Love eggs, huge egg fan. I want to touch the egg before I read the task, but I'm gonna follow protocol here.
Blow this egg the furthest from the table.
Furthest egg wins.
You have 5 minutes.
Or until the egg breaks.
Finish reading, please.
Oh, I might not finish work. You can't start the time until I stop reading. That's quite an interesting twist, eh? I screwed you there, didn't I?
Your time starts now.
Please read the rest of the task.
Furthest egg wins. You have 5 minutes or until the egg breaks.
Finish reading it.
Now I'm
please.
not going to finish reading it.
Wait, it's a raw egg?
Yeah?
How? Okay.
Now, this is a very simple task. Blow the egg as far from the table as you can. If the egg breaks, that's when we take a measurement.
Okay, so what's important probably here is you need to somehow land the egg safely and softly, am I right?
Yeah, it would probably need some sort of cushioning of some sort. Should we get into it?
Let's get into it.
Sky time, baby.
All right, your time starts now. All right, here we go. Oh, well, that was fun. See you later.
Thank you, Guy.
Thank you.
Okay, so when you get the tasks, you know that they're filming you for television. That's the whole idea.
The weird thing is watching that back is I just blew it, it broke, and then I just walked off.
Yeah. Well, how far did it go?
22 centimetres.
I'm in the lead.
Well, you're happy with that?
He is in the lead.
I was actually going to throw to an ad break, but I don't think it's fair to the audience to leave them on that particular note. I think that's unfair. What else have you got for me, Paul?
I've got 2 contestants who made the controversial decision to try. It's Brynley and Angela.
I might get a blow dryer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I can put it on the paper. Doesn't say that I can't.
Oh no, the nozzle might be good. I just need something for soft landing.
This is gonna be tricky.
Can I borrow your blow dryer? I need to blow an egg.
Is that blowing it?
No, but it doesn't say that I can't touch it. It just says blow it the furthest.
Hey.
1 minute.
Oh.
Here we go. Don't go down the drain.
20 seconds.
Oh no.
How'd you find that?
Exhilarating? I don't know. Sorry.
Do you think moving it on a bit of paper is blowing it?
No, but, you know, sometimes my brain works like sometimes smart, and then it just stops, and then the smart stops.
Sometimes my brain works and then the smart sometimes just stops.
Yeah.
So does everyone else think that's fair, that we're getting the egg down on a piece of paper?
No. She should have blown it like a man, like me.
How long did it take you to get the blow dryer?
I had to ask my management if I could ask makeup to get, so there was a lot of admin before I could.
So, Angela, 2 metres 78. And Brinley, if we're accepting it, 2 metres 88.
Okay, who's left to give it a go?
We've got the 2 most senior contestants, which means they should be the 2 wisest. But are they the 2 best at blowing eggs long distances? Let's find out. It's Lee Hart and Madeline Sami.
Can I store some things?
Yeah.
Tempted to get a leaf blower.
Ow.
Okay, I'll see if I can start this.
Making a channel here, Paul. It's all about speed and velocity. Okay, it's gonna work. Do I get another egg?
What's happened?
It broke.
Just talk you through that. That was a bit of a false start there. I actually forgot I had the egg in my hand when I was trying to sort something out here. Do you have another egg on you though, just so I could?
I could possibly get you
Yeah,
another
cool.
egg.
Just want to demonstrate for the home viewer what's possible when physics and logic are combined.
I think I got a bit gung-ho with the sound of the leaf blower, and I just went for it.
That's what I'm talking about, Paul. That's what I'm talking about.
I kind of thought it would fly, you know? I thought it would, and it didn't. And thus, the task is ended.
Yeah, your line, it's just amazing what happens when physics and logic are combined.
Oh, look, do you know how much trial and error went into putting a man on the moon? You know, they didn't get it right the very first time, did they? Rockets blew up. But, so we're not measuring my second one, Paul, at all?
I did measure your second one, and I can confirm that it would not have won. But your first egg did go 29 centimetres, but he broke it at 0 centimetres, let's be real. And Madeline, 33 centimetres.
33 centimetres.
Yes.
Yeah, I sort of thought as the Dux Ladorum that you would have been better at starting up that leaf blower, but
You know
had a few
what?
issues.
I had a bit of a love affair with the leaf blower. That doesn't sound good, does it? No, that came out funny, didn't it? Me saying that. No, but it often clouded my brain. The excitement of the sound, the smell of the petrol.
And in Madeline's defence,
Media.
I also had trouble starting the leaf blower. And I think that put us under pressure a little bit. So that's why I did rush. Kind of blew my load early a bit on that one.
Yeah, I feel
The
like
channel was smart, though.
this is the 5th episode of Taskmaster, and we have seen that leaf blower. I mean, pretty much every episode.
I didn't see it at all.
Same here.
I think I'm looking for any excuse to use it.
So where does that put everybody in terms of their lengths?
If we're counting Brinley,
Yeah, no, we count Brinley.
No, what?
Yeah, if we accept Brinley, then we also have to accept Angela's, and I think we should accept both of them.
Does the audience like Brinley's? Yeah. Well, that backfired in my face, didn't it?
so Lee, 0 centimetres, Guy, 22 centimetres, Madeline, 33 centimetres.
middle of the pack, eh?
Angela, 2 metres 78, and Brinley, 2 metres 88.
Okay, so there we go. Should we have a look at the scoreboard then and see where everyone's sitting?
Yes, we shall. Currently in joint last place, Guy and Lee. Out in first with 9 points is Angella Dravid.
Everything can and will change. Paul, lather me up another task, will you?
Certainly. This task, however, isn't very good for you.
Hello, Guy.
How's it going?
How are you?
Good, thank you. Yeah?
Ooh, what's this in?
I regret doing that.
Be as unhealthy as possible.
You have 10 minutes to plan.
Then 10 seconds to be unhealthy.
Your 10 seconds will start when you shout.
Let's get this party started.
Unhealthiest wins.
Let's get this party started. Let's get this party started!
Wait, you're starting?
Oh, I've got 10 minutes.
But you just yelled it.
Oh, sorry, okay. I'm going to retract. Can I retract that?
You did just shout it though.
I know, but I'm going to retract that. That's all right. Yeah.
I'll let you.
10 minutes.
I think everything I am right now is unhealthy.
We're not allowed to break the law, eh? Because like some pee would be really helpful right now.
I'm thinking of drinking a bottle of meths.
Just standing here in the sun's pretty unhealthy. Like naked, I could get naked. I'm not going to get naked. It's not going to happen.
Can I just chew on some asbestos?
So fat isn't that bad. Maybe it's carbs, maybe it's bread.
Lazing around, pulling out your eyelashes.
Am I allowed to climb onto the top of the caravan?
I think about something really unhealthy.
I guess you could have unhealthy relationships with people.
Yeah.
Got a healthy guy sort of naturally, so it's going to be hard to pull that back.
Dead.
Being dead?
Well, yeah, if health is alive, then unhealth must be dead.
Don't do it.
I like that. Unhealth must be dead. More sound logic has never been spoken on television. Sounds like we're about to see some nudity, violence, or both. Who are we going to watch first?
First up, we have a particularly self-loathing attempt from Brinley Stent.
Hello, my name is Brinley Stent, and I'm about to have an unhealthy relationship with myself. Booty call my ex-boyfriend. Eat this donut, even though it inflames my polycystic ovary syndrome, and smoke the first cigarette I've ever smoked in my life. Here we go.
Hello, Eli speaking.
Hey, Eli, it's Bryn.
Hey, Bryn, how you going?
Let's get this party started! You're a piece of shit. You're a fucking bit. You can't dance. You can't do anything. Hey, what are you up to tonight?
I've got a show on.
What about afterwards?
After the gig, I'll probably just go home. Get
Oh, yeah. Let me call you back. I'm just in the middle of something. See ya. Do I have any regrets? Yes.
Do you miss them?
Nah. But now I've got a lot of explaining to do. You have to text him back.
Did you actually ask to have sex with him?
No, I said, what are you up to tonight? And then he said he was busy.
Did you eat any of the donut, which was going to inflame your polycystic ovaries?
Yeah, I ate the donut. I kept eating the donut after the donut I was stressed.
OK, who's up next?
Up next, we have Madeline Sami. And before I screen this one, I would like to say that this was filmed before the pandemic.
Oh, no, okay.
Okay, guys, you know the rules. Let's get this party started.
Wow. That's disgusting.
It's okay.
Oh, no, bushfire. Put it out, put it out.
Oh, yeah. Who could forget those glory days pre-COVID-19 when it was OK to get 8 men to cough on you?
God, it was such a different time, wasn't it? Such an innocent time.
Probably started the pandemic.
Yep, I was the original super spreader. And what you didn't see off screen is that we actually started a forest fire after that as well. So it got even worse and more unhealthy for the planet. Not just my lungs, but the planet's lungs. You're welcome.
OK.
Brinley smoked 1 cigarette. Madeline smoked 30 times that many. If that trajectory keeps up, we're about to watch Angela smoke 900 cigarettes.
Please tell me that's the case.
Not quite, but she may as well have. Here's Angela being unhealthy.
Let's get this party started.
Angela died drowning in a vat of butter from a heart attack. Her last moments were spent stalking her ex-boyfriend's girlfriend on Insta and replying to a dick pic, R.I.P. Do you feel unhealthy?
Yeah.
Thank you, Angela.
Thank you.
How far through the eulogy did you actually get?
I read it all, but my pacing was a bit off for the last little RIP bit.
You pulled it great.
There's a weird thing going on between you two.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up again, Jeremy. Are you a bit worried about this dynamic, how it's
There's no
starting
dynamic.
to...
Yeah,
I
it's
don't know.
a dynamic. Now it's started getting into that kind of German kind of death porn thing.
Is there any other German porn? Oh my God, not for me. I like them alive. Fuck. Oh my God.
What's up next?
Up next, we have an unhealthy offering from Guy Williams.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to smoke a packet of cigarettes, then down a burger, fries, and cola, all while receiving a horrific sunburn and scrolling social media with a cell phone that's 5G near my testicles while thinking negative thoughts and not wearing sunglasses while looking into the sun. All right, let's get this party started.
Time out. Stop. Put the drink down. How's that?
Horrific.
Guy, your plan was quite well thought out.
Thank
it was
you.
just poorly executed.
Story of my life.
He actually did not consume any of the fast food. We have a replay of that.
So that's where the whistle went off right there, if we freeze it there.
But as you can see from that photo, I'm really soaking up the harmful ultraviolet rays. I've got the cell phone in my pocket, just frying my testicles. I'm still in pretty bad shape there.
Yeah. Unfortunately, nowadays, what you got was actually just a healthy dose of vitamin D. So that was actually quite healthy. Who else have we got to go?
We've got one more. This effort is from the wickedly talented Lee Hart.
Now, look, I've been doing a quick calculation and I've worked out to be as unhealthy as I can in 10 seconds, I need to ingest about 36,500 calories. So what I'm going to do is make a kind of an anti-sport smoothie in a way. But we'll just add a bit of bird into this. Corn chips. A lot of the calories are going to come from the pizza. Chocolate.
Oh, no.
Oh my God.
Let's get this party started.
No more.
How was that?
Slightly too many nachos there, I think.
Talk us through your thinking there.
That's fairly straightforward, I thought. Similar to what everyone else is trying to do in many ways, but actually achieving it. I would say.
So in total, 3,431 calories, which was 9.5% of what he promised.
And I had the exercise cycle there as well, just as a visual reference as to I was clearly nowhere near it.
A small detail as well, he actually took the seat off of the exercycle, so no one could use it.
That is very unhealthy if you ever use an exercycle without a seat.
Or surprisingly pleasant.
Roll that footage.
All right, shall we score it? I think, Guy, you get 1 point. Well, you set out to achieve so much and then you delivered so little. Brinley, I think you get 2 points. Lee, you get 3 because that looked rough. And then going back for the second skull of that.
Yeah, but wasn't that the whole point of the task? You can't judge me for overachieving on it.
I know, I think it was pretty unhealthy. But I just don't think it was unhealthy as Angela's effort, which was death. And ultimately is totally unhealthy. And then Madeline, I thought was super unhealthy, causing a pandemic.
I'm so sorry.
I just want to say the producers of this show did an incredible job getting that Wuhan bat story off the ground.
All right, onward and upward then. What have you got next for me, Paul?
Would you believe it? Yet another task. This one isn't as hands-on as some of the others.
Hi.
Hello, Brinley.
Hi, Paul.
Hello, Madeline.
Hello, Paul.
There's a hand in there.
Oh!
How are you?
Thank you.
Thank you, wooden hand.
Do the most impressive thing hands-free.
Most impressive thing done without using your hands wins.
You have 30 minutes. Your time starts now.
I might go look in the shed and just see if there's any inspiration in there.
Okay.
Have we got a whiteboard?
I think so.
I don't need it.
The obvious one to go for is feet, but I don't want to unleash my feet on the nation. What are things that you always use your hands for is the main thing?
Masturbating, I suppose that'd be a challenge for the network more than me.
Not that.
I would actually pay good money for a show that was just Guy losing his teeth one by one while trying to play golf with his mouth.
I'm sure he'd be keen. He's probably available.
Who's first up?
It's Angella Dravid and Brinley Stent.
Maybe something artistic.
I paint a masterpiece, not using my hands.
Oh, I might do a drawing with my mouth. Yeah, that's good.
What should I paint?
Maybe you. I'll draw you.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay, let's try and do, I think it's Edward Monkton, is it? The Scream.
You want to use the easel or?
Should I get it?
As long as I don't use my hands. Okay.
Stay where you are.
Oh! It looks kind of like Elmo, but like from your nightmares. Oh, nutsack. It's okay, guys, we're trailblazing on.
I feel like I'm looking like I'm making out with a table.
God, this is a pathetic display of humanity right here.
Okay. Fuck.
30 seconds.
Nice touches.
Your nose is quite big in this, but it's not in real life. Sorry.
It's okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Angela.
All right, thanks, Paul.
Thank you, Brinley.
Might get that frame.
Hey, Brinley, who did you say painted the screen?
I got it wrong. Yeah, I said Edward Monkton, who is I think a greeting card artist, potentially, yeah.
While not responsible for the Scream, he did give the world Giraffes Can't Dance and Captain Flynn and the Pirate Dinosaurs.
Actually, both good books, and I actually have read both of those books. I was interested, Brinley, in the fact that you didn't use your feet to set up the easel.
No, well, production was really nice to me, and they put it there for me.
Brinley just asked if I would set it up when Angela really took it upon herself.
I didn't realise I could ask someone to put the easel up.
She spent 3 minutes 52 setting up her easel, which was 13% of her time.
Should we have a look at the final results?
Yes.
Because you know what? You know what? Interestingly, there's a bit of Starry, Starry Night, a bit of Van Gogh there. And then in Angela's, her drawing of Paul looks like Vincent van Gogh. Who's next?
You may remember them as the Leaf Blower Gang. It's Madeline Sami and Lee Hart.
Tying a shoelace would be hard.
Yeah.
Hello, Lee. Thanks, fellas. G'day, Paul. How are you?
Placing it with my hands, that should be the last time I use them.
Today, Paul, I'm going to be Hannibal Lecter consuming, looks like a couple of litres of milk, hands-free.
These are clean shoes, so this is not disgusting. Put my elbow on there.
Can't understand what you're saying.
The tongue's coming out. Sexy tongue action.
1 minute.
Well, I'm not going to get it done, but I'm going to try and make it look like it's done.
I think I've made my point.
What's the point?
Well, the point is to get points. I don't know that the Taskmaster's a film buff, and I think he's going to appreciate this.
Thank you, Madeline.
Okay, bye.
Fellas, can you get me out of here? Tell you what, I've got a brand new respect for Hannibal Lecter now.
Thank you, Lee.
Thanks, mate.
Lee, you've known me for probably 20 years. What made you think that I wanted to see you dressed up as Hannibal Lecter, sculling 100 mils of milk?
I do recall you on one occasion saying that Silence of the Lambs was one of your favourite movies, and I just clocked that. And when the opportunity came up, I thought, well, what the hell, go for that. And I think I should probably get a couple of extra points, not that I need them, for being lactose intolerant as well. Surely that's where the colour.
Madeline was the only person to use all 30 minutes. And I want to personally say, watching Madeline tie a shoelace for 30 minutes was one of the most boring 30 minutes of my life.
Oh, it made me so angry. I was so angry.
I think everyone who was there was angry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, there must be only one person's impressive hands-free thing to go.
That's true. And it's Guy Williams.
Okay, my name is Guy Williams, and I'm going to flick this bucket off the ground and onto my head. And if I do it first time, it'll be genuinely impressive. Yeah, get the cameras ready. This will be a good one. Yes! Anything is possible! Believe in dreams! Yeah! 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 Yeah!
You look very happy with yourself there.
It's the best thing I've ever done in my life.
Have you done that before or not?
I've never done that before, no, but I was just so stoked, and dreams can come true.
You claimed anything is possible, and I agree. For example, it's possible that using editing, we can make it look like you did that in one attempt. But here's another look.
My name is Guy Williams, and I'm going to flick this bucket off the ground and onto my head. And if I do it first time, it'll be genuinely impressive. Yeah, get the cameras ready. This will be a good one. That was a warm-up. That doesn't count. Ow! I may receive a light concussion from doing this. Oh! Far! Oh! Oh, that was it. That was it. I can't even do it with my hands. Yes! Anything is possible! Believe in dreams!
Go.
The funny thing is, I didn't remember that footage existed. I thought I did it in one go.
How many attempts in total?
31 attempts in total. Still pretty good. He also spent 13 minutes attempting to kick his jandal up and catch it in his mouth.
Oh, yeah.
Well, look, I think it's fair to say that Mads only deserves 1 point because that was truly boring.
I'm sorry.
A lot of people
So sorry.
questioned their careers in television. Soundies gave up. Camera operators. It was just so boring.
It's fair. It's fair.
Lee, entertaining, but not very impressive, unfortunately.
In what way?
You look like you were waterboarding yourself. But without water, with milk. Like a demented New Zealand Guantanamo Bay.
Oh.
Guy, impressive, but 31 attempts means that you're only going to get 3 points. Brilliantly impressive drawing, and I think everyone probably agrees here, but an imitation. So unfortunately, we have to mark you down for that. So 4 points for you and 5 points for Angela, because, got to say, that was very impressive drawing with you now. All right, Paul, who's on top so far?
Currently, Guy's in last place with 7 points, and way out in front on 18 points is Angella Dravid.
All right, that sets the scene perfectly for a riveting final task, and it's all happening right here. Let's head to the stage. This setup, Paul, has me hungry for a live, tasty task. Who's going to read it out?
Why not Lee Hart?
Ow! Big call.
Go Lee.
Spell the longest word using only letters from your bowl of alphabet soup. Longest word wins. You have 100 seconds.
You will understand the task.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you to unveil your soup, and then I'm going to blow my whistle to start. You ready?
Yeah. Oh, God, it's hard. It's slippery.
Oh my gosh. Is that a cue? I can't even tell.
It's really hard. There's a lot of soup here. There's a lot of soup and a lot less alphabet.
Could I buy a vowel, please, Jeremy?
No, you can't.
This is so hard.
So obviously, if you don't put any word at all together, then I'm saying that you'd be disqualified for that.
So you got 42 seconds.
Can anyone lend me an R?
No. It's just so gummy.
How's Madeline going? She looks like she's really enjoying that. Look at her.
Oh, God.
You got 17 seconds.
Okay, when the whistle blows, you've got a hands up.
5 seconds.
All right. Should we have a look at some of these words?
Yes. Okay. Antip.
Antip.
Yeah.
I believe the start of Antipodes.
Yes.
All right, antip. So that's not actually
Anti?
that's not actually a word. Well, if you'd said anti, then that would have been a word. But antip's obviously not
Put
a
the P in
word.
the front, it's panty.
Yeah. Okay. What about Brinley?
My one's very clean.
It is very clean. Possibly the cleanest plate. Brinley has written the word breaker. As in rule breaker.
Yeah.
Guy, very on-theme word for him, horse.
Nice one.
It was hard. It was hard.
Lee does have a word, surprisingly. Rush.
Rush.
Yeah.
So what I thought I'd do, I'd sort of encapsulate what it was all about. And that was going through my head, don't rush, and then next thing I knew I'd written rush.
You did rush.
I did rush, and that's what I came up with.
Okay. What about Madeline?
Madeline has written the word map.
I was going for Mississippi, and yeah, there turns out there's no I in alphabet soup.
So map as in M-A-P.
Yes, map as an M-A-P is what I was left with.
All right.
You sound kind of disappointed, Jeremy.
Well, you had 100 seconds. I mean, map is like, you may as well have gone the.
You've watched 5 episodes of this. What point are you not going to realise that we're not talented?
I think I could have eaten a bowl of this and shouted better words than this one. To be honest.
All right, should we come on down and judge the task?
Yeah.
All right, welcome back, everyone. So what does that mean for the points then, Paul?
Angela, 0 points. Madeline, 2 points. Lee, 3 points. Guy, 4 points.
Yeah!
And 5 points for Brinley Stent.
What does that mean for the night?
It was an absolute nail-biter. All Angela needed on the last task to secure a win
Oh, God, why?
was 1 point for first equal. She got 0 points.
You could have had a number of words like or anti. Or I would have even accepted tar, T-A, and you would have got a point.
Yeah, this isn't helping me feel better.
No.
Which means the winner with 19 points, Brynley Stent.
And we are officially at the halfway point of Taskmaster. What does our overall series scoreboard look like?
It's incredibly close, but out in front with 82.5 points, it's Miss Middle of the Pack, Madeline Sami.
Middling, Sami.
What a wonderful evening we have had. We've learned that cigarettes can kill you. You just have to light them first. We've learned that eggs will break when blown off a tall table. And best of all, we've learned that episode 5 has a proud winner in Brynley Stent.
Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations, Brynley. Your family just gained a whole lot of new family heirlooms. Forks, medallions, horses. They are all yours. Do with them what you want. Go up and enjoy your treasures. We will see you next week. Thanks very much for watching Taskmaster. I think I'm ready for a new task.
Well, they've come to the right place, the studio where they record the show Taskmaster.
I'm panicking!
Fuck.
Riveting New Zealand television.
For more Taskmaster, subscribe now.